right, everyone, let's get comfortable in your seats. My name is Beth. Welcome to Chair Yoga. I'm with Wellness 360. We do group fitness classes for disease management. And I think I just locked someone in or out. So we'll let, I don't want to say her because I'm not sure if it is. Ah, hello, how are you? Good, welcome. Yes, welcome. Just get comfy in a chair. We just are getting started. All right, let's close our eyes in our seat. And let's take some nice deep breaths. Just bringing our focus to the present moment, bringing your focus to your body right now. Noticing how you're feeling in this moment. Maybe you have a little muscle tension here or there. Maybe you're having some discomfort or pain. Just taking a moment to breathe into that area. And as you exhale, just exhale out anything that does not serve purpose to you in this moment. So just allow your body to be the judge of that. Just give it permission as you inhale deep to that area. And then fully exhale, just allowing all of that muscle tension to melt away. And for the next 40 minutes, I just want you to bring your attention back to your breath if your mind starts to wander. Just allowing the worries of the day to kind of flow off of your body. You have the rest of the day to worry. But for the next 40 minutes, let's just bring gentle awareness to our thoughts and just bring it back to the present moment. And for the next breath, I want you to just notice your connection of your feet to the earth. And whenever you're ready, just dropping your hands down to your side. We're going to take one nice and deep breath in. Arms come up and overhead. And a full exhale down. And again, inhaling up. And a full exhale down. And for the next couple breaths, I just want you to close your eyes and I want you to move along with your own breathing pattern. Whatever that is, just follow your hands up and down with your breath. We're going to take left hand up and overhead. And exhale it back down to center. And then we're going to move right into the right side, inhaling overhead. And exhaling back down to center. We'll go left and right a couple more times, again moving with your own breath. Maybe moving that range of motion a little bigger, reaching a little higher, stretching that side just a little more, feeling that rib cage expand with your inhale. And exhale, bring it back down. Taking both hands overhead. And as you exhale, coming down to the right side of the thigh, and giving just a gentle twist here. See if you can relax your shoulders and sit up nice and tall. And completely release from this position, inhaling both arms up and overhead again. Exhaling to the other side. Relaxing those shoulders, relaxing that neck. And breathing. And releasing. We're going to do this one more time on each side. Inhaling both arms up. Exhaling down to the side. Sitting up nice and tall. Really scanning down through your spine. Is there any way that you can elongate your spine just a little more? And exhale. Inhaling up. exhaling to the other side, nice and tall. And bring it back. We're going to inhale arms. We're going to open those arms up. And as you exhale, you're going to push those arms forward and pull your belly button in and tuck your ears between your arms. And then you're going to inhale, arms are going to come open again. You're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. You're going to gaze up towards the ceiling. And again, check in with that posture, nice and tall. And then again, exhale, bringing it forward. And inhale, open up nice and wide. One more time, each direction. Exhale under. And inhale, open. And release. Let's start with some neck rolls. So we'll start leaning your head to the side and then bringing your nose down to your chest and rolling to the other side. I'm going to stick to the front rolls for now. See if you can roll this without moving your shoulders. See if you can relax your shoulders. Going side to side. And then whenever you're ready, let's make it a full circle, just going backwards, looking up at the ceiling, and dropping forward. Open, and allow the neck to close. Moving the other direction. Big circles here. And back to neutral spine. Big shoulder rolls, bring them back and squeeze. Bring them up and back and squeeze. Should feel really nice here. One more. Great job. Hand on the knees, tuck the tummy under, and curl. And then open up, chest forward, looking up at the ceiling for a nice and gentle extension. So tucking under, and rocking the pelvis forward and gazing up towards the sky. So this is a seated cat-cow. So envision being a cat as they're stretching. And then as you open up, chest opens forward, belly comes forward. And a couple more times here, finding a nice movement with your breath, expanding the chest as you inhale, and contracting down as you exhale. And bring it all the way back up to a nice and seated position. Let's move down to our ankles. Let's take our toes up towards the ceiling and rock up onto your tippy toes. So back and forth, back and forth. Just rocking. How far can you get your toes off the ground? All right, you're going to take your right foot up and you're just going to do some ankle circles with just the right. We'll get you up doing some Michael Jackson moves in a second. And then the other side. Just rotate that ankle. Give it a little love. Great job. Open those knees. We're going to inhale, arms up and overhead. And you're going to reach forward as far as you can and then hinge forward, letting those hands fall down towards the ground. You're going to take a nice inhale here. And as you exhale, you can slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow, all the way up. Nice and tall, shoulders lock in place. And We're going to inhale again, nice and high. Exhale, forward, forward fold. Hang out here for just a moment. Nice full exhale. And slowly roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Lock those shoulders into place. And take that right knee and give it a squeeze. Sitting up nice and tall. If you'd like to do some ankle circles, now would be a great time to do that. And we're going to kick that leg out. And you're going to take your your right hand and reach it down while your left hand goes towards the sky. We're going to hold this for just a moment and take a nice deep breath in. Nice deep breath out. And you're going to bring yourself back up to a seated position. And now you're going to take your left hand down and right hand towards the ceiling. You may not get very far here, and that's perfectly fine. Nice inhale. And nice exhale. And release back up to a seated position. And now we're going to take both hands and fold down forward. And we're going to hang out here for 3 nice and long, deep breaths. So just closing your eyes, bringing your attention back to your breath for 3 breaths in and 3 breaths out. And slowly roll it up. We're going to lift that leg and set it out to the side. I'm on the edge of my seat. It may be easier for you if you are on the edge of your seat. You're going to take same hand, so right hand down, and we're going to reach. And you're going to bring it back up. Now you're going to bring that foot forward, except you're going to turn your toes in. So toes are going to come in towards the center. And you're going to reach down.
You're messing with us again.
I am messing with you again. Do you notice how that changes where it stretches on your hamstring? It's funny, you just turn those toes just a little bit and we stretch a whole new muscle. Bring it up, and I'll give you 3 guesses of where we're going next. Out. And then going down. So you have multiple hamstrings. It's not just one muscle. So we're trying to hit some more of those hamstrings. And slowly roll it up. Very good. Grab underneath of that thigh. And just kind of let that leg hang in your hands there. We're going to come up, pull the toes back, and slowly lower. Point the toes, bring the toes back, and slowly lower. A couple more times here. You may get some knee crunching, you may get some knee popping. That's perfectly normal. Couple more. Up, back, and then just lower your leg in this position, keeping your toes pulled back. And you're going to, one more time, reach forward. Ooh, can't get very far with your toes pulled back, can you? Unless you're Donna. She's got the most flexible legs.
Overachiever.
And bring it up. Nice work. We're going to come back to some leg stretch, but let's go do the other side. So let's pull that knee into the chest and give our ankles a little love. So a couple circles there with your ankles. Very good. Now we're going to kick that leg out, the heel down. You're going to take your left hand towards your left toes. right hand towards the ceiling. Nice inhale here. And exhale. And bring it back up to a neutral spine. You're going to take that right hand now down towards your left toes and take that left hand towards the ceiling. And we're going to hold this for just a breath or two. I know it feels really awkward. You may not get very far, but see if you can steady your breath. And bring it up. Very good. We're going to inhale, both hands up, and take both hands towards the toe. Toe is completely neutral. Closing your eyes, we're going to take 3 nice deep breaths here. And we're going to slowly roll it up. You're going to take that leg and just kick it out to the side. Same hand to left toes. And reach. And bring it up. Lifting that leg one more time, back to center, toes point in. And reach. You may get a nice burning sensation on the outside of that leg. Maybe down in your calf a little bit. Bring it up to a nice seated position. Toes are going to point out now. And you're going to reach down. Couple breaths here. And bring it up nice and tall. Scoop underneath of that leg. And we're going to kick it out. Pull the toes towards your head and lower it down. Up, back, and release. Up, back, and release. A couple more times here. All right, last time up, back, pull those toes, and just lower that leg to the floor. Keep those toes pointing up. And again, reach down towards those ankles. If you can make it to your toes, great. I am nowhere near my toes. Show off. I don't know, you got competition. Charlene's touching her toes too. Couple deep inhales and exhales here. And roll it up. Great job. Whew, now my leg's a little burny. All right, take your ankle over top of your knee. We're going to start by giving yourself just a little overpressure, pushing down into that knee towards the floor. Let's get that out right. Just a gentle overpressure here. If you would like, you can hinge forward just ever so slightly to get a deeper stretch out of that hip. If you are having discomfort just sitting there with your legs crossed, don't push it. You don't need to push it into discomfort. Just enough to feel a nice stretch in that outside hip, maybe a little in your glutes, a little in your hamstrings. As you exhale, see if your body will release enough for you to nudge just a little further. Bring it up nice and tall. Take both hands and pull that knee across the body. Very good. Take your right hand and open up towards the back of the room. Again, check in with your posture, sitting up nice and tall, hands open wide. And release, and let's move to the other side. Pull that ankle over the knee. Sitting up nice and tall, you'll find one side's a little easier than the other, and just a little gentle overpressure into that knee. Couple nice deep breaths here. And then if you feel right, you can hinge forward just a little. If you're getting enough stretch the way you are, then that's great, stay there. Keeping that spine nice and elongated. Sitting up nice and tall, taking both hands and giving that knee a gentle pull across the body. Very nice. And we're going to open up with a nice rotation. And bring it back to center and release. All right, we're going to do a little flow here. So we're going to do it a couple times through, back to the hamstring stretching. So we're going to inhale up and overhead. Exhale, you're going to hinge forward over top of your bent knees. Allow those arms to just hang out of that socket. Nice inhale here. Fully exhale. And then roll it up, bringing your right leg in. Along for the ride. Then you're going to kick it out. You're going to reach your toes. And then you're going to roll it back up, sliding that foot back into place. So we're going to do this with each breath. So we'll inhale. Exhale. Nice inhale down at the bottom. And see if you can fully exhale, folding into your lap. On your next inhale, roll it up, grabbing the left knee. Nice and tall. On your exhale, kick it out, and exhale down towards your toes. And inhale to return. Full exhale, we'll do one more on each side. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale here and exhale, fully fold forward. Inhale, roll it up, bringing that right knee in, nice and tall. Exhale, kick out that leg, reach towards your toes. Inhale, bring it up. And slide your foot back into place. One more time, one more side. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale here. Exhale, fully fold. Inhale, bring it up. Grab that knee. Nice and tall. Exhale, kick it out. Inhale. Exhale down to the toes, and then inhale, bringing it back up and sliding it back into place. Very nice. Facing the wall, or the windows, some of you. Let's try the right side. Facing the right side. Some of you are windows, some of you are wall. All right, drop that front knee down to the floor. And hang out here for just a moment. Just let that knee fall into the ground. Adjust your posture here. You can hold on to the back of the chair if that feels right. And then I'm gonna have you lean forward and see if you can press that leg back just a little bit further, and then sit up again. Might increase that tug there in the front of that leg. Inhaling, your arm up and overhead. And hold here for just a nice breath or two. Take that arm towards the back of the chair for a nice rotation. Relax those shoulders, sit up nice and tall. And release both arms to the front of the room. For modified warrior two, gazing over that front hand. Flipping that front hand up, palm up, and tipping it back. Bringing it back to warrior two. And I want you to reach forward as far as you can. And then bend that elbow and just drop it right down onto your lap, bringing that back arm up towards the ceiling. See if you can relax your shoulders. And bring it all the way up. And let's move to the other side. So drop that front knee down towards the floor. Sitting up nice and tall. As you feel nice and comfortable in this position, I want you to move or bend forward just a little bit. See if you can kick that leg back just a smidge. And then sit up nice and tall again. See if you can create a little more of a pull in the front of that leg. Inhaling, same arm up and overhead. Relax those shoulders. Bring your focus back to your breath, breathing into the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Take that hand and grab the back of the chair. We're going to do 2 nice and deep breaths here. And release. Open both of your hands to the front of the room. For warrior two, gazing over that front hand. Couple nice breaths here. Flipping that front hand up and tipping back. Relax those shoulders, nice deep inhale. And exhale back to warrior two. We're going to reach forward as far as you can. Bend that elbow and rest it on your knee. Taking that back arm up and towards the ceiling. And release that down. Bring everything back to the front. Inhaling, arms up and overhead. And exhaling down. For the next couple minutes, just keep your eyes closed, finding your own breath. So inhaling up and exhaling down with your own breath. Taking right hand overhead, single. Reaching as far as you can. And then switching to the other side. Nice big stretch here. You may notice that you have a lot more range of motion than you did in the beginning of class. Maybe not, that's okay too. One more time on each side, going at your own pace. And last one. Both hands up and overhead. To the right thigh with a twist. Inhaling, arms back up to center. To the left thigh for a twist. Inhaling, arms back to center. Exhale, reach forward, folding down over top of your bent knees. Nice inhale here. And full exhale. Rolling it up, scooping up one knee, nice and tall. Exhale down, kick it out, reach towards those toes. Inhale, bring it up. Slide that foot back. And a full exhale. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, bending forward over those bent knees. Nice inhale here. Full exhale. Come up with the opposite knee. Sitting up nice and tall. Kick that leg out, reaching down towards the toes. Bringing it up with a nice inhale, slide that foot back into place. And exhale, and then inhale both arms up and overhead. And exhale them down. We're gonna go right into waving hands like clouds. So right into it, finding your own clouds, keeping those eyes closed, inhaling and exhaling on purpose. Making that rotation as far as you want to take it to get some spine motion. Warming up those vertebrae. And we're working our way back to center, where we're going to pull back, push forward, and inhaling to hold your ball. Pull back, push forward, inhaling to hold your ball. Pull back, push forward, inhaling nice and tall, find your ball. Pull back, push forward, and last time, find that ball. We're going to open up. Nice inhale. Exhale, the hand that's at the bottom to the top of the ball. And then you're going to open up, nice and big, nice full inhale. Exhale, back to the ball. Okay. Inhale, nice and big. Exhale, back to the ball. Inhale, nice and big. Exhale, back to the ball. One more time each side. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms down. And push out for the crane and back down. Inhale, exhale, and down. Inhale, exhale, and down. We're just going to slow it down just a little bit. Inhale, exhale, and down. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and down. Great job. Couple shoulder rolls for me. And release. Taking the hands down, we're going to inhale up. Exhale down. Nice and slow. I really want you to force that exhale nice and slow. So inhale up. And I say force because it's so hard to move slow on purpose. You have to be very mindful, very present in order to do that. Inhale up. And exhale, nice and slow. We have 2 more of these. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. And I want you to hold out that exhale for as long as you can. And relax. Great job. Find a comfortable place in your seat. We're going to close our eyes. And we're going to do a progressive relaxation. So with your eyes closed, you're going to bring your attention to your breath, breathing in through the nose, pulling that breath in through the nose, bringing your awareness to your brow line. With your exhale, allow that brow line to relax. And on your next inhale, bring that breath in along with your awareness to the jawline. And as you exhale, just allow your jaw to hang just ever so slightly, removing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Maybe you're clenching your teeth, just allowing that jaw to relax. Next breath comes in. We envision that breath coming and bringing our awareness all the way down our neck. As you inhale, envision all of those muscles in the neck just to unwind, allowing your posture to sit up nice and tall, allowing gravity to take over so that we're not using those muscles as much. We're not expending so much energy to keep our bodies upright. And then exhale down through each of your shoulders. Bringing that breath in through the nose, down through the shoulders, and into the fingertips. As you exhale nice and slow, envision all of that muscle tension you're holding in your upper extremities to just melt away like butter. Maybe your arms feel a lot heavier now. Inhaling through the nose, all the way down through the spine. And fully exhale. Next breath, taking it in through the nose, bring it all the way in through the nose, down through the spine, down through the lower extremities, and a nice deep breath all the way into the feet. And a nice full exhale. one more breath in, just acknowledging the body as a whole unit. Envision that breath just coming in through the nose and cleansing from the head to the toe. And one nice and slow exhale to close. Allowing your hands to drop to the side. We're going to inhale both of the arms up and overhead. Palms are going to come together. Exhaling, palms to chest. The spirit in me respects and honors the spirit in each of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you have a safe and maybe at some point sunny weekend. If you do, make sure to sit by the window and soak up as much as you can. Thank you so much for joining me on this. Hopefully you enjoyed too. Joining me on our Friday chair yoga, and I will see each and every one of you next week. Please remember, mindfulness starts next week. We had some questions about what mindfulness is. What mindfulness is just gives you tips on how to reduce your daily stress. So we'll be talking about relationships this 4 weeks. So we'll be talking about relationships with others, relationships with ourselves, how to set boundaries, self-care. We'll be just talking tips, and then we'll be teaching different forms and styles of meditation so that you can put them in your toolbox and use them in your day-to-day life to help decrease your stress levels in your day-to-day world. All right, so that starts next week. Yes?
Do you have to have a certain kind of insurance to come to that?
It's free.
Okay.
So that's all the insurance you need. It's free.
I thought you had to have silver and fit from what I read.
No, yes,